back here. I hope we all had a very good festivity. And now I want us to look back up to the last video that I came up here to discuss, which had to do with, it was a series of two. The first was understanding spatial design, and the other one was also mastering design process. Now, in this video, I want to take us through, you can see the title, I want to take us through how you understand or how you can navigate spatial analysis as an early designer. It's important that everyone who is watching this video at this point understand that spatial analysis is quite a fundamental aspect of the design process. And for a residential building project as that which we had talked about earlier, it will involve you to examine and understand the relationships between spaces and the building envelope or the structure of. When you're looking at this, the key thing in mind is functionality, efficiency, and aesthetics. In the design, great, thank you for being here. Thank you, my greatest fan, my precious, beloved Chisom Utibe Akah, my wifey. Thank you. I'm grateful that you are supporting this cause. And the point here is that I'm doing this because I really want anyone who will come to stumble on this in future, they will learn, and if I speak to one, I speak to all. All right. In architecture, there's we have the three tenets. If you talk about function, you talk about the structure, and you also talk about the aesthetics. So when you're doing a spatial analysis in the case of a bungalow, function is very primary, and if it's not functional, it's not necessary that you even go into such space. Then the next one that you also consider very paramount is the idea of efficiency. You need spaces that are efficient. If you are coming to watch this video, go ahead and like this video so that as many persons as possible will be able to see this video. I'm doing it because I want to reach out to as many early designers as possible, and those who also are learning to understand, whether you're a client, whether you're a student, whoever you are, it is important for you to understand the concepts of these. Okay, the third aspect of it, after functionality and aesthetics, is what we term, after functionality and efficiency is what we term as aesthetics. So if your space is not beautiful, the user will not really appreciate the space. So what do you consider first when you are going through this process? The first thing you consider is to understand the people who are going to use the space. We can call it user needs. First, who are the users? The users are the people whom you have them in mind while you are designing the building. You remember that you're not designing it for birds. If not, it will become a poultry. But if you're designing it for humans, then you should be able to say, who are these people? For instance, I'm doing a residential building for who? For Dr. Utibe Akah. That means, who is Dr. Utibe Akah? Dr. Utibe Akah is an architect, and he's also an academic. It means that he teaches and he also practices. So if he does that, what are the kind of spaces that he would need? Is he a student, or rather, is he a family person, or is he single? If he's single, then you understand that this person might have a spouse, might be having a spouse soon and will be having children. Yes, Jangovics, thank you for coming up here, and I really appreciate you. Go ahead and like this video so that it will get to reach as many persons as possible. All right. Okay. So the next in the line, as I mentioned, or rather the first in consideration is the user needs. The user first needs to be understood, defined, and also classified, so that you know the kind of person and the size of the family, being a residential building. Now, in a case of this person, Dr. Utibe, yes, he's married, he's got children. So what is likely going to be the family size? You determine that. You are indirectly trying to build up the brief so that it will answer to the user needs.